AM Sports Report brought to you by Northwest Furniture and Mattress. Great selection of mattresses, recliners, and other home furnishings. Transferring spaces one room at a time. Big red rocking chair on Elm, off Adams in LeGrand, Northwest Furniture and Mattress. EOU football has their conference media day today, which is basically kind of the kickoff to interviews from me and a ton of EOU football content. I'll be present via the Zoom meeting today for the conference and kind of come back on Tuesday with a little information about this year's team's hopes and goals. And we're going to we got a new offensive coordinator, new defensive coordinator. He's been coaching. He played here, Solo Taylor. It's going to be, it's a little different look for EOU this year. We had Austin Brown as the offensive coordinator. The new offensive coordinator, Leon, comes from College of Idaho, which is EOU's biggest rival. It's always interesting. We'll see how that goes. But I think EOU should have a pretty good year. They got the senior quarterback coming back, Quincy Glasper, and he had a good year last year. I think he's the best quarterback in the Frontier Conference, and we should see that this year. We'll see how the offensive line does. That's always the big question for EOU in my eyes, is what's that offensive line going to do? How much time they're going to give their quarterback? And defense for EOU is usually fairly solid. The big question would be the new offensive coordinator and the offensive line. Over the next couple weeks, as we ramp up for fall football, you have an opportunity for advertisement during Pendleton, Baker, and LeGrand High School home football games. For more information, you can either contact any of the email addresses on the screen or office@eoalive.tv, or you can message us right here on Facebook. It's pretty cool. We're doing all 3 teams' home games this year, and that's 12 games in total. Each team has 4 home games. It's weird. All 3 of those GOL teams only have 4 home games and 5 on the road. I don't know if we just give up home games, but it seems like it was the same last year to me.
There were 5 home games.
Was there 5? So we flip-flop. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's still such a weird conference. We play 4 conference games. That's it. And that's what decides the conference. We have 5 non-con games and 4 conference games. Yeah. It's weird. We got to do something about that. I think Oregon's got to figure out how to restructure the GOL, and I don't know how to do it because there's no other 4A teams over here. So, also during the next couple of weeks, we'll be putting out Shrine highlights. My boy Benny hammered this one out this week. Let's take a look at the week leading up to the game. As you can see, there's a lot of things going on during that week, and we have fun with it. I really have a good time the week before Shrine and getting to know the players and just kind of following them around, trying to get some content and kind of trying to document their experience in Baker. It's a great experience. Last up, Cade's Courage. There's a QR code on the screen for the GoFundMe account for the McKinley family. If you have the means, go donate. If you're not about the GoFundMe thing, there's an account set up at US Bank under the name McKinley Family or Cade's Courage where you can go and donate. Cade is a 3-sport sophomore athlete at LeGrand High School, and the family's going to need some help over the next 18 months or so while he battles a rare form of Ewing sarcoma cancer. So if you have the means, go donate. AM Sports Report brought to you by Northwest Furniture and Mattress. Big Red Rocking Chair on Elm off Adams in LeGrand.